As for the divisions of the gatekeepers of the Korahites, Meshelemiah, the son of Kor, of the sons of Asaph, and Meshelemiah had sons, Zechariah, the firstborn, Jediel, the second, Zebediah, the third, Jathniel, the fourth, Elam, the fifth, Yadu, Jehohanan, the sixth, Eliahonai, the seventh, and Obed-Edom had sons, Shemaiah, the firstborn, Yadu, Jehozabad, the second, Joah, the third, Sakir, the fourth, Nathaniel, the fifth, Amiel, the sixth, Issachar, the seventh, Pulathai, the eighth, for God blessed him. Also to his son, Shemaiah, were sons born, who were rulers in their father's houses, for they were men of great ability. The sons of Shemaiah, Ophni, Raphael, Obed, and Elzabad, whose brothers were able men, Elihu and Semachiah. All these were the sons of Obed-Edom, with their sons and brothers, able men, qualified for the service. 62 of Obed-Edom, with their sons and brothers, able men, qualified for the service. 62 of Obed-Edom. And Meshelemiah had sons and brothers, able men, 18. And Hosa, the sons of Merari, had sons, Shimri, the chief. For though he was not the firstborn, his father made him chief. Hilkiah, the second, Tabaliah, the third, Zechariah, the fourth. All the sons and brothers of Hosa were 13. Their divisions, these divisions of the gatekeepers, corresponding to the chief men, had duties, just as their brothers did, ministering in the house of the Lord. And they cast lots by fathers' houses, small and great alike, for their gates. The lot for the east fell to Shelemiah. They cast lots also for his son Zechariah, a shrewd counselor, and his lot came out for the north. Obed-Edom's came out from the south. And to his sons were allotted the gatehouse for Shuppim and Hosa. It came out for the west at the gate of Shalakath on the road that goes up. Watch corresponded to watch. On the east, there were 6 each day. On the north, 4 each day. On the south, 4 each day, as well as 2 and 2 at the gatehouse. And for the colonnade on the west, there were 4 at the road and 2 at the colonnade. And 2 at the colonnade. These were the divisions of the gatekeepers among the Korahites and the sons of Merari. And of the Levites, Ahijah had charge of the treasuries of the house of God and the treasuries of the dedicated gifts. The sons of Laden, the sons of the Gershonites, belonging to Laden, the heads of the fathers' houses, belonging to Laden, the Gershonite, Jehiel, Jehieli, the sons of Jehieli, Zetham, and Joel, his brother, were in charge of the treasuries of the house of the Lord, of the Amramites, the Izharites, the Hebronites, and the Uzzielites, and Shabuel, the son of Gershom, the son of Moses, was chief officer in charge of the treasuries. His brothers from Eleazar were his son Rehabiah, and his son Jeshaiah, and his son Joram, and his son Zikri, and his son Shalomoth, Joram, Shelomoth. This Shelomoth and his brothers were in charge of all the treasuries of the dedicated gifts that David the king and the heads of the fathers' houses and the officers of the thousands of and the hundreds and the commanders of the army had dedicated. From spoil won in battles, they dedicated gifts for the maintenance of the house of the Lord. Also, all that Samuel the seer and Saul the son of Kish and Abner the son of Ner and Joab the son of Zeruiah had dedicated. All dedicated gifts were in the care of Shelomoth and his brothers of the Israelites. Chenaniah and his sons were appointed to external duties for Israel as officers and judges of the Hebronites. Hashabiah and his brothers, 1,700 men of ability, had the oversight of Israel westward of the Jordan for all the work of the Lord and for the service of the king of the Hebronites. Jerijah was chief of the Hebronites of whatever genealogy or fathers' houses. In the 40th year of David's reign, search was made. Men of great ability among them were found at Jazer in Gilead. King David appointed him and his brothers, 2,700 men of ability, heads of fathers' houses, to have the oversight of the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of the Manassites for everything pertaining to God and the affairs of the king.